Shh! Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
OMG, Chloe, you are not going to believe the week I've had. No, seriously, pour a glass of wine. Pour the whole bottle. You need to sit down for this. I am spiraling. We are all spiraling. So you know Jenna and Maria, right? Of course you do. Well, get this. On Tuesday night, I'm just, scrolling through my phone before bed, minding my own business when my phone starts blowing up. It's our group chat, the Coven, and it's just a firestorm of notifications. I open it, and the first thing I see is a screenshot from Jenna of a TikTok profile. The profile picture, Chloe, my blood ran cold. It was Maria. But it was Maria. It was her face, definitely her face, from a Snapchat she sent like a month ago with a silly filter. But her face was photoshopped or something onto this body in a tiny, tiny bikini. And the username was something disgusting and anonymous, like Local Babes NY69 or something equally gross. I was immediately like, what the hell is this? Jenna is typing a mile a minute. She's like, someone sent me this, scroll down, ITS worse. So my hands are literally shaking and I go to TikTok and search the username. And there it is, a whole account. And it's not just Maria, it's me, it's Jenna, it's Sarah. It's like half the girls from our friend group. Video after video, just these horrifying AI-generated images. They're all slideshows set to these, like, sleazy trending songs. Each video focuses on one of us. It's our faces, Chloe. Our actual faces, smiling or laughing, pasted onto these hypersexualized, barely their bikini bodies. The worst part is I recognized the photos. I knew exactly where they came from. Remember that Christmas party we had back in 2022? At my old apartment, with the ugly sweaters and the mulled wine. I did that huge photo dump on Instagram afterwards, like 100 pictures of everyone just having a good time. Well, this psycho, whoever they are, went back 2 years, found that post, and meticulously cut our faces out of the group shots. There was that one picture of me, Jenna, and Sarah in a group hug by the Christmas tree, all of us wearing these ridiculous reindeer antlers. He took our smiling faces from that exact moment, a moment of pure, innocent friendship, and used them for this violation. I felt sick, like physically ill. It was our faces, but the bodies were all wrong. They had that weird, uncanny valley look, Like the skin was a little too smooth, the lighting on the face didn't quite match the body, the proportions were just slightly off. But it was close enough. It was close enough that if you were just scrolling, you'd think it was real. You'd think we were posting these things. And it got creepier. Jenna started freaking out even more. 2 of the pictures of her weren't from her main feed. They were from her Instagram stories. The kind that disappear after 24 hours. She never even saved them to her highlights. One was just a dumb selfie of her in her car complaining about traffic, and another was her showing off a new haircut. They were gone. Poof. But this thing had screen grabbed them. They were watching. They had been watching us for who knows how long, saving these private, fleeting moments. That's when we realized it was targeted. While a bunch of us were on there, the account was clearly obsessed with Jenna and Maria. They had the most videos, the most images. Maria's Snapchat photo, the one that was supposed to disappear after being opened, was the profile picture for this entire disgusting account. How did they even get that? Was it someone she thought was a friend? Someone who has been secretly saving everything she sends? The paranoia just shot through the roof. We were all tearing through our followers' lists, our Snapchat friends, trying to figure out who it could be. Is it an ex? Some creepy guy from college? We have no idea. The next hour was just pure, chaotic panic. We were all on the phone, crying, screenshotting everything for evidence. We must have reported that account 100 times between all of us. Report for harassment, report for nudity, even though it wasn't real nudity, report for impersonation. We were just clicking every button we could find, desperate to make it disappear. So Wednesday morning, after a night of absolutely no sleep, me, Jenna, and Maria decide we have to go to the police. This isn't just some online trolling, it feels like a serious crime. We have the evidence, we have the screenshots, the account URL. We felt like, okay, this is what you do. You're a victim of a crime, you go to the cops. Chloe, it was a joke. It was worse than a joke, it was humiliating. We walk into the precinct, and we're already on edge. We sit down with this officer who looks like he'd rather be literally anywhere else. He's sipping his coffee, barely making eye contact. Jenna, bless her heart, tries to explain everything calmly. She shows him the screenshots on her phone. She's like, "This person took our private photos without our consent and used AI to create these fake sexualized images of us and posted them publicly on TikTok." The cop just stares at the phone. He squints. Then he looks up at us and says, "So they photoshopped your head onto a picture of someone in a bikini." And I'm like, "Well, it's AI, it's not even a real body. It's generated, but yes, that's the idea." He leans back in his chair and sighs, a big, dramatic, "you're wasting my time" sigh. "Okay," he says, "but is there any actual nudity? Are your nipples showing, anything like that?" Maria, who is just trembling at this point, whispers, "No, but it's meant to be sexual. It's our faces. It's non-consensual." And he goes, "I swear to God, Chloe," he says this, "Ma'am, if it's not explicit nudity, I'm not really sure what the crime is here. It's just a picture in a bikini." I completely lost it. I was like, "Are you kidding me? It's not a picture in a bikini. It is a fake, manufactured sexual fantasy using our faces that we never consented to. Someone is stalking our social media, stealing our private photos, and using them to create this digital assault. How is that not a crime?" He just looked at me over the rim of his glasses, completely deadpan. "Look, this AI stuff is new. We don't really have a category for it. Is it defamation?" "I don't know, harassment. Maybe, but the guy's anonymous. There's not much we can do." He was so dismissive. He made us feel like we were hysterical girls overreacting to a prank. He didn't want to take a report. He kept saying, "What would I even write down?" We had to literally insist. We had to argue with him for 20 minutes, practically begging him to just create a paper trail. Finally, he took down some basic information, huffing and puffing the whole time, and gave us a report number that I'm pretty sure he just wrote on a napkin to get us to leave. He told us, "Just block him and move on." Block him. It's a burner account. He can make 100 more in the next hour. We walked out of that police station feeling so completely defeated, violated all over again. First by this anonymous creep, and then by the one system that's supposed to protect you. They didn't get it. They didn't see the violation. They just saw a picture in a bikini. They didn't understand the feeling of seeing your own smile, your own eyes, on a body that isn't yours, being presented for public consumption in the most degrading way. So now we're just kind of in this terrifying limbo. TikTok eventually took the account down after, like, 48 hours and 1 million reports, but the damage is done. The videos got views. People saw them. And who's to say he won't just pop up again with a new username? I feel so exposed, Chloe. Every time I think about posting anything now, even a stupid picture of my lunch, I get this wave of anxiety. Who is watching? Who is saving this? What are they going to do with it? It's like this person has stolen our sense of safety online, and maybe even in the real world, because we have no idea who it is. It could be anyone. It's an absolute nightmare.